Chapter 1, Mishnah 5, the final Mishnah of the chapter, begins by discussing items that cannot become tameh because they are not considered food. As a rule, foods cannot become tameh unless they are fit to be eaten by people. Animal foods cannot become tameh. See Tohoros, chapter 8, Mishnah 6. The Mishnah lists items that cannot become tameh because they are not considered to be fit for people to eat. We now turn to the words of the Mishnah. Barley and spelt that are not peeled, tia, asafetia, asafetida, and alum. And Rabbi Yehuda says, also black afunim beans are all tahor, even if they are touched by an avatuma. And it need not be said that they are tahor if they are touched by a tevul yom. These are the words of Rabbi Meir. According to Rabbi Meir, none of these items are considered edible foods. The barley and spelt because they are unpeeled, the tia, asafetida, and alum because while a small amount of them may sometimes be added to other foods to enhance their flavors, they are never eaten as food themselves. And the black afunim beans, according to Rabbi Yehuda, because they are used for medicine, not food. Therefore, they do not become tameh even when touched by an avatuma. Certainly, the touch of a tevul yom, whose tuma is mostly gone, cannot affect them, even if they are terumah. But the sages say, these items are tahor if they are touched by a tevul yom, but they are tameh if they are touched by all other sources of tuma. That is, if they are touched by an avatuma or rishon. According to the sages, although these items are not readily eaten, they would be eaten if there was nothing else available to eat. Therefore, although on the biblical level they cannot become tameh, the rabbis decreed that they be treated as food with regard to the laws of tuma. However, since the tuma of a tevul yom is mostly gone, the rabbis were lenient with regard to him, and allowed the biblical law to remain in place. Thus, if a tevul yom touches one of these items, it remains tahor. The Mishnah now lists similar items that are considered food, and therefore can become tameh according to all opinions. However, barley and spelt that were peeled, and wheat, whether it is peeled or unpeeled, ketzach seeds, sesame seeds, and pepper, and Rabbi Yehuda says, also white afunim beans, are tameh even if they are touched by a tevul yom, whose tuma is mostly gone. And it need not be said that they become tameh if they are touched by all other sources of tuma, i.e. an avatuma or rishon. These items are all considered fit for people to eat, and thus they can become tameh like all other foods. Therefore, if they are terumah and a tevul yom touch them, they will become unfit.